everybody, welcome to the weekend review for HCA 330, our healthcare accounting class. All right, we're in Module 2, Week 2. Everybody seems to be doing a pretty good job. I know we had Martin Luther King. The campus was closed yesterday for MLK Day. But here we are on Tuesday. I'm shooting this. So let's talk a little bit about what we're doing this week in the class. Again, as I show the course news here, I do have the PDF for this week's reading, which I will provide the PDFs for the entire textbook because of the kind of the snafu with that being dropped from our college bookstore website. I will provide that to you. So there's the PDF for this week. Do remember to check the course news often and make sure you're checking through here and all the postings that I have in here. If you ever want to go back and see a previous posting, you can always click that show all news items to look at something maybe I put in there a while ago. I think it holds about 6 news updates and then they start falling off. But you can always click that link on the very bottom, show all news items, and see everything that was posted for all time. Also, a quick reminder, as I saw this on here, you do have my cell phone number. The best way to get a hold of me is text message, much better than email or virtual office, so please use that as the preferred method of communication. Helps me keep track of everything. All I ask is that you, in there, that you make sure you put your class, that you're, HCA 330 or, whatever class you're texting from. That way I know what it is, because I teach multiple classes here and I get confused on what class everybody's in. So if you could help me out with that, that would be great. Let's talk a little bit about today's or this week's activity. Pretty straightforward this week with a little bit of a different learning activity, and I'll talk about that in a second. We've got our standard reading and presentations in there. So you got your videos, your video lectures, and your reading assignment for the week. Learning activity, let's jump into that. This is a little bit different than last week. Remember that I said the learning activities are going to be a little bit of everything. So there's not always going to be end of the chapter questions. We're going to do a lot of those, but not always. And this is one of the weeks where we're doing something a little different. This week you're going to be writing a paper, a 2-page paper. Think of it like an essay. And it's going to be about health insurance. And make sure that, again, you do have 2 full pages, that you're using APA text and text citations. You've got a cover page or title page, and then you have the reference page in there. And, of course, you got your stuff in between, your 2 pages of content in between. You can have more if you want, but I think you should be able to address this all in about 2 pages. But make sure that you hit these items in here, because this is what I'll grade on, in addition to just general flow and does it make sense and are you using complete sentences and complete paragraphs. I'm really looking on this stuff here. Are you explaining the concept of insurance? Define adverse selection and moral hazard. So make sure you interweave that into the paper. Explain how health insurance is financially connected to health care, how the two work hand in hand. Discuss the impact and influence of third-party payers to the health system. How does that work? What's its overall impact? How does it shape healthcare policy? How does it impact maybe formularies? So there's a few little keys there for you. So make sure you get that into the Dropbox right down here by Sunday. All right, let's go back to our table of contents. And I think the rest is pretty normal. We have our normal Module 2 quiz and our progress journal in there. Please wait till about Thursday to complete your progress journal. Let some progress happen before you reflect on it. And let the week kind of unfold if you can. Maybe by Thursday, again, you have from maybe Thursday to Sunday to complete that progress journal. That would be great. And then drop that into the Dropbox. Quizzes, remember the quizzes cover all of the material presented in the module. So it's not only the reading, it's also what is going to be in the lectures. So be forewarned, their questions are fair game from any of those territories. I think I talked about that in the weekend review for Module 1 when we talked about the class in general, but I just want to emphasize that once more. All right, well, that concludes the weekend review for Module 2. If you got any questions, you know how to get a hold of me, and my preferred method is texting. Yes, please text me. It's the best way because I'm counting today. I think I got about 82 emails today, so from various sources. And it's hard to the students get drowned out in the email as I look at my email screen over here. So if you text me, boom, you pop right up. And don't be afraid to text me anytime. Of course, if I'm sleeping or I'm with the kids or I'm driving, I'm not going to be able to get back to you, but I'll get back to you a lot quicker that way, usually within, minutes or hours, to your text message. So, excellent. All right. Well, that concludes the week in review for Module 2. And as always, thanks for watching.